I think the innocence of baseball really took a turn some years ago when we really got involved in the whole steroid issue. If anything, I think this could mark the beginning of the end of the true steroid era, in that I'm very impressed with the aggressiveness with which Major League Baseball is tackling this issue. And the fact that they're taking it head on when they could have easily let this try to slide away, but instead have gone out very aggressively to take care of the Ryan Brauns, the Alex Rodriguez's, and whoever else is on that list, I think is a big plus and a positive.
We talk about Ryan Braun and how he is going to hurt the Brewers franchise. Does a rich team like the Yankees come off better?
Well, I think all the franchises who have players like this will be hurt in different ways. Ryan Braun decided to take a settlement this year and essentially miss the entire rest of the season. Of course, his Milwaukee Brewers are out of the race in last place in their division, so it'll be less consequential to them, and he'll only forfeit a portion of this year's salary versus next year's salary had he fought this, which would have been a higher salary.
Vince, you write eloquently about the economics of baseball. What I see is a relentless clock of baseball. Already we have new stars coming in this 2013. In the LA Dodgers had this wonderful new batter. We saw Cespedes, Puig, thank you,
the home run derby.
James, and we saw mental block, Cespedes of the Oakland A's in the home run derby. Baseball is just going to move on from the scandal, isn't it?
Well, I think it absolutely will, and I think the flood of young stars is really feels unprecedented. Manny Machado, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, the players you mentioned. It's a great day for baseball because of all of the bright young stars coming in.
Okay, it's a great day for baseball. We were speaking earlier. Why are the seats empty? Every game I watch on TV, except at Fenway and maybe the Wrigley Field or whatever, there's a lot of empty seats.
Yeah, now I have stats on this that shows that baseball attendance peaked in 2007, 79 million. Since then, it's fallen 7% to about 73 million.
Yeah. Well, a couple of things. First of all, we had reached all-time highs, and the growth in the previous years that led up to that 73 million were really unprecedented. So that's point one. The second point is teams are getting much smarter about their ticket pricing. And what they're doing is they're price discriminating, and in a way, they're by segmenting, they are maximizing their revenue, but not necessarily maximizing their live attendance. That's an issue that some teams are questioning and dealing with because there's an ambiance to having a full stadium and a full ballpark. So I think they're rethinking that, but that's really how we got to where we are.
Douglas Rushkoff, you want to ask?
Yeah, I was also interested to know.
Excuse me, we need a break exclusive here in a jargon immediate alert. Rushkoff is a Mets fan. Continue.
Do you believe that prize baseball, you know, the sort of structural incentivizing of individual play over team play, do you think it changes the risk-reward ratio for players so that they look and they say, well, you know, if I hit this target of home runs or saves or
Great question.
whatever target I'm looking for, you know, I'm going to make this money, I'm going to get this contract, so I lose 100 games. What does that matter? I mean, and so are we structurally incentivizing the use of steroids or even less detectable drugs?
Yeah, I don't know if I would say it's structural as much as it is the level of the risk, right? I think the pain associated and the penalty is really not severe enough, and I think we've seen that.